All right, welcome back to the channel. This is Papa Bear here, and today I'm going to be doing my first full review on one of my personal watches from my collection. As you can tell by the box, it's going to be a Croton. This is a watch that I've had in my collection for 10 plus years. They don't make it anymore, and I've wanted to make a review about it for a while, so I'm going to do it's not really an unboxing because it's been unboxed, it's been sized, but this is the box that it came in. And here is the actual clamshell that it comes in. It's a nice black leatherette. It says Croton on it. Pop it open. And this is what I'm calling the Croton Stainless Steel Presidential Style Day Date. As far as the model number for this watch, I don't have it. I've already written and called Croton, and I'm waiting to hear back from them. So hopefully I can put that in sometime after I make the video. Now the box did come with, and I'll show you. Open this up, and you've got your warranty information and your warranty card. So that's pretty nice. It's in there, and came on this, looking all pretty. So anyway, we're gonna move this out of the picture and talk about the watch. Now, I'll give you a little bit of dimensions about the watch and tell you about it. It is larger than your average presidential style watch. This is actually a 40 millimeter watch in diameter, 20 millimeter lugs. And I don't know exactly, but I'm going to say probably 14 and a half millimeters wide. And I don't know exactly if this is a mineral crystal or sapphire crystal. That's one thing I've never tested. So now, the watch itself does have a day and date complication. It is automatic, and it does say there Japan. So it is a Japanese movement. And as you can tell, it does have tiny little diamonds on the hour markers, except at 3 o'clock and at the 12 o'clock, where it has the Croton logo. Also, it's got the Croton seal on the crown right there. This is not a screw down crown, so water resistancy, it says 10 ATMs, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So now let me give you a little history about the Crotons, just so you know. The name and the brand was established back in 1878. However, it was dormant for a while, and in 1991, the brand was actually acquired by Nationwide Time, which is a family-owned, operated business that specialized in fine timepieces, and they were looking for a brand, and they stumbled upon Croton, and the president, David Mermelstein, said, this is the one we're going to use, and this is the one we're going to sell. So they were sold in retailers, on the web, and then something happened. He picked on Shop NVC, which is now Evine, and it took off from there, and that's actually where I bought this watch, was online. From watching the TV show, I called in, and I actually called them and said, I want this watch. And as I was getting my notes prepared for this, I remembered one thing about it. This came with a free watch winder, a one watch winder, really nice angled black with a little glass so you could see inside of it. I actually gave that to my best friend as a gift for one of his automatic watches, but I had forgotten all about that until I was doing notes on this watch. So anyway, so I've had the watch for about 10 plus years. Got it on Shop NBC. Like I said, it has automatic movement, stainless steel body, stainless steel bracelet all the way through. It does not have an exhibition back. It just says Croton on it, right back there. I don't know if you can see it. And right there is my big gripe with this. It's got this very cheaply done clasp. It's not really dual deployment. You click here. It's got the Croton logo there, but you see right there, this is somewhere where I think, like my other Croton that I have, it has a different band. And that's one thing that I really just kind of bugs me about this. That's my only gripe. It's always been my gripe, was that the bracelet was really pretty, except for the buckle. It just did, the clasp just didn't do it for me. Now, it has diamonds on the marker. You know, they're little diamonds, almost baby diamonds. I have to like really get in tight so you could see it, but they're there. And as you can see there in the light, It's got a beautiful silver, like a sunburst silver, and it's aged really nicely. It catches the light. This watch gets a lot of compliments when I'm out with it, so that's one thing I really liked. It wasn't the diamonds that attracted me to it. It is a 40 millimeter watch, and being that it's 10 years old, now Rolex is doing the bigger Datejust and the Datejust 2, but back in the day they weren't. They were doing the 38 millimeter and the 36 millimeter, so this was a little bit bigger, and I actually have a gold version of a Croton Presidential, which I'm going to do a review on, and it's smaller than this. It's actually the traditional size. So again, the watch itself is very well built. I've worn this a lot, and my only gripe again is this really cheap stamp press clasp. I think that's where they decided to cut all the cost on it was, and it should have a proper presidential style, like a crown clasp or a concealed clasp is what it needs. But other than that, the watch itself is really nice. My overall feeling about it, and this is one thing that I love it. I loved it when I first saw it. I wanted it. I got it. I put it in my collection. This isn't, it's not a Rolex. It's not an investment piece. But my son, my older son, he likes it a lot, and he knows that he can pick it up and wear it whenever he wants. So that makes me happy. And really, that's the point of watches for me, is that they produce a certain level of happiness. It's not forever happiness. Obviously, that's why we keep collecting and buying more and trading and selling. But it's that happiness you get when you wear it. And this watch is no different from that. Actually, I should probably put it on just so you can see what it looks like. Customary wrist shot. I am wearing a Seiko 5 that I got from my father. This was my inheritance. It's really great small watch, and I'm going to do a review on that one as well. But let me go ahead and just clean this up a minute here. And then I'll put it on my wrist. It wears really nice, and I like to wear my watches a little loose, but as you can see, wears very nice. And again, that really pretty sunburst silver face, which now that I look at it through the camera, I can tell that it's got some aging on it, but very nice. I have an 8-inch wrist, and when it wears just perfect. So there you have it, the Croton Presidential Style watch. When I get the model number, I promise I'll put it on this video. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I do hope that if you did enjoy it, you'll subscribe, share it with some of your watch friends, and just let them know, because the channel will be growing. Eventually, I'll get to the point where maybe I'll do a giveaway. And I just want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.